Hello all, I am Ms. Tamilanchali, Assistant Professor from the Department of Nutrition and Dietetics, KSO College of Arts and Science for Women, Tiruchengodu. Today we're gonna see about the topic nutritional deficiency diseases. First, what is malnutrition? Malnutrition is nothing but the lack of essential nutrients, that is vitamins like vitamin A, B, C, D, etc. and minerals. Minerals are like sodium, potassium, phosphorus and calcium and amino acids. When these essential vitamins and minerals are deficient in our body, it leads to malnutrition. Then what is undernourishment? Undernourishment is nothing but only the lack of energy. It's nothing but the calories, the lack of food energy. Calories is termed as undernourishment. Then WHO estimates that half of a world population is malnourished in some forms of malnutrition or undernourishment diseases or any nutritional deficiency disorders. Then let's we see about the diseases of malnourishment. There are two diseases which is more prevalent in our country. First one is marasmus and the second one is kwashiorkor. Marasmus is a disease which will occur in our body due to the lack of protein and calories in our diet. When a children's diet is lacking protein or calories, the child's growth will be affected and the growth will be prevented, which leads to malnutrition. Then kwashiorkor is nothing but when a children's diet is lack in protein, it leads to kwashiorkor. When the kwashiorkor occurs in our body, automatically the children's neural development will be affected, which leads to the children's growth prevention. Then these are the reference picture for the children suffered from marasmus and kwashiorkor. Then let's we see about the nutritional deficiency disorders. The first one is anemia. Anemia is the iron deficiency disorders. The causes of anemia are iron deficiency and decrease in the number of RBCs. When the RBC is nothing but the red blood cells count is decrease in our body, which leads to anemia. When anemia affects our body, what are the symptoms and problems we'll face are fatigue. Fatigue is nothing but the tiredness, then irritability, shortness of breath and constant headache. To prevent from this, we have to take the iron rich foods. Then the second one is beriberi. Beriberi is due to the lack of vitamin B1. The other name is thiamine. When the beriberi disease occurs in our body, we'll face a problems like heart and nervous system damage. When beriberi occurs in our body, automatically our heart and nervous system will become damaged. And then muscle wasting. Muscle wasting is nothing but the weight loss, and automatically our brain will also becomes damaged. Then next we see about the cretinism and goiter. Cretinism and goiter both are the iron deficiency disorders. Particularly cretinism occurs only during the pregnancy. What are the problems that exist during the cretinism are physical and mental retardation and the stunted growth. Stunted growth which will happen for the fetal. And then the goiter it is due to the lack of iodine. And what are the problems which exist when the goiter present in our body or deafness, fatigue is nothing but tiredness and weight gain and enlarged thyroid. Our thyroid gland becomes enlarged. Then the next one is pellagra. Pellagra is due to the lack of niacin. The other name is vitamin B3. When pellagra affects our body, we'll face symptoms like dermatitis. Dermatitis is a skin disorders, and then weakness, intestinal distress, then neurological manifestations, and then organ failure. Then the next disease is osteoporosis. Osteoporosis is due to the lack of calcium or vitamin D, because vitamin D is essential for the absorption of calcium. When vitamin D is lack in our body, the calcium will also not get be absorbed. So due to the lack of calcium and a vitamin, osteoporosis will take place. Then what are the problems we'll face once the osteoporosis exists are weak bones, then fractures, then bone density will be decreased. Our bones become too weak. Then the next one are rickets. Rickets are due to the lack of vitamin D. When rickets affects our body, we'll face symptoms and problems like softening and weakening of bones from release of calcium from bones. When from the bones the calcium will be released, our bones becomes too soft and too weak. Then the next one is scurvy. Scurvy is due to the lack of vitamin C. When the scurvy affects the body, we'll face problems like irritability, swelling, and hemorrhage. Hemorrhage is nothing but the bleeding, especially from our long bones, and death. In case due to bleeding, will also become death, and cardiac failure is nothing but the heart attack. Then xerophthalmia. Xerophthalmia is due to the vitamin A deficiency. When xerophthalmia exists in our body, will face blindness. Then the next one is zinc deficiency. Zinc deficient, when a zinc deficient in our diet, zinc deficiency will take place. What are the symptoms or what are the problems we'll face during the zinc deficiency are poor wound healing. When a person is affected from any wound, but if a person is deficient in zinc, the wound will be wound healing will take too much time. Then bone deformities, then dwarfism is nothing but stunting. Then hyperpigmentation. Hyperpigmentation is nothing but the uneven skin tone, then fetal abnormalities, then immune system failure. Thank you.